Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sun4U Radio, and here today I'm Shazreena with
who? I'm Damien.
and today we have special guest speakers with us who are you guys can
introduce
yourself.
I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Kirthyiban.
Yeah, we actually have two extra guests this time instead of one.
It's a very special episode today.
Yeah, because we were going to talk about something that they're involved in.
So guys, tell me more about you guys. Introduce yourself to our listeners.
Oh, I think Alex will take the question.
Oh
first.
yeah, sure. So I'm from Sunway.
We're all from Sunway here.
Obvious.
Yeah, I'm currently studying computer science. I'm in my second year. What else can I say? I'm Chinese. In case you guys don't know.
What about?
Yes, and I'm Kirthyiban. Not our second year. We are in our third year now.
Oh my god!
Oops.
Oh yeah. We just entered in our third year.
Yeah.
2 days already. Just 2 years.
Because for degree student, we just started our first week, and our first day started yesterday.
So they are very fresh right now.
Yeah, that's why Alex was like talking that he was
Second
in the
year.
second year. Yeah. I think I don't know how was your guys' first day in campus?
Oh, first day was quite interesting because there was a lot of new faces around foyer and a lot of chaos. I mean, it's pretty a normal day in Sunway, right? Your foyer is always something is always happening.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun.
Okay.
When did you guys join Sunway? Like third year, right? So now it's
2023. So third year 2020?
2019.
2019. So it's before COVID, right? Before MCO.
Actually, it's 2020. You registered 2019. I registered 2020, but our first class was on 2020.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
So
2020.
2020.
It's like 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, 3 years. It's okay. I'm in my final semester already also.
Me too.
Okay, let's just treasure this moment. how about your first day, Shaz?
Me, my first day was chaos. It's like it was crazy. I
Okay.
didn't know what to do because I missed the orientation and everything, so I was so lost. But it was fun. Thinking back now, I think it's really fun.
Because yesterday was my first day or so, and I literally missed the class because I thought that the semester started on 28th.
I guess we are not that fresh. I guess.
Yeah.
We're not.
It's okay. It's just
okay.
a class.
Okay, it's a pass. Let it slide, guys.
Yeah, just let it slide.
Let it
So,
slide.
sorry, you were saying? Did anyone say?
No, we're gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it's the first time that we are having so many guests that is actually really new to us and also very exciting and a bit nervous for me. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the highlight of the episode today. As you can see on the backdrop, we're going to talk about Thinkfort.
Thinkfort, yeah. So we are actually very curious about this Thinkfort.
Yeah. You guys can give a brief introduction?
Yeah, so we're a bunch of computer science students, right, in your degree, and there's always been this urge to do something bigger rather than just being in a 9 to 5. Running a company, running a purpose at whole. And at that point of time, I remember it was the beginning of our first year of degree. And I called up Alex and I said, you know what, man? We gotta do something.
Go big or go home, right?
Yeah. So New Year just came in, so I think it's about the 4th of January or so. Then we started having a lot of night meetings. So the meetings will be from about 8 to 1, 3, 4.
So we are talking with the IT genius lah.
Yeah, the IT studio. So they don't have to sleep. I like those.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of the meetings was to just brainstorm on what can we do.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And we had a common problem. So, we might look like guys who are very studious and all of that, but there is a totally different side to it.
Questionable.
Oh yes, okay.
Are you sure?
People just think that we are good kids, but the little do they know what we do at the back, right?
Growing
I
big.
can't believe you're actually here.
But okay, so why did I say that? Is because of all the stuff that we do, we have a huge group of friends.
Yeah.
So it's literally about 20 to 25 people. And if COVID didn't hit, I think the group would be even bigger.
Yeah, true.
That's
And
good.
there's a common problem that we faced is when you go out to eat and somebody has to tank the bill first, right?
Yeah.
And later on comes in the best part of splitting the bill.
Yes.
So this is a very relatable situation to all of Sunway University students or any students in general, because it's a very tedious process.
Yes, especially when you have GST, service tax, etc., etc.
That's the main
Which is
problem actually.
What?
Yeah, so Alex here used to do all the calculation for the group.
No.
Calculation.
Okay.
The math guy.
The maths guy,
Okay.
right? So at one point it was lunch and dinner, and then you'll have tea. And so it's in a day he would do 3 different bills. And let's say between the 4 of us, one person thanks for lunch, the next thanks for evening tea, and the next thanks for dinner. And they will want to contra between each other and all that kind of thing.
Okay.
So the maths got really out of hand. I mean, it's simple maths, but sometimes you can go wrong.
It's not balanced lah. The
Yeah.
value between maybe for evening you had a small, a very little kind of tea, just a very small amount. But maybe at lunch maybe you guys went for a feast.
Yeah.
And then
true.
it just doesn't balance.
Yeah.
So that's when Alex came and told me about the idea.
The idea. So it's basically
The idea.
The idea, yeah.
Yeah, the first ever idea that we that started off everything.
Yeah.
So what we did is I proposed to him. I said, it's quite tedious for me to calculate all this stuff. You always throw me the receipts and I'll calculate it. Okay. So now the first ever idea was basically a bill splitting app.
Yep.
So that we started already. Actually, everything was almost done till a certain
period of time.
Something happened.
Something happened.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm curious.
Something happened. Okay? And also, we needed some mentorship on a certain because we wanted to integrate some AI type of feature in
Basically,
there.
some knowledge that you guys need help from.
Need help from at least a bit of guidance where to go with.
Yeah, which direction?
Yeah. So and then we approached iLabs.
Okay.
Yes, Sunway iLabs.
Sunway iLabs of the idea, everything.
Yeah.
Actually, why not you continue? The story?
Okay, so we started off the app really strong. So we started developing and everything. We had a ready product. So I told Alex, we can go to iLabs, but they would want to see what are we made of.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Are you actually capable of whatever you're saying?
You have to give a pitch, right? Sort of like that.
So we didn't stop at the pitch.
Okay.
We went a step ahead. We went in with a prototype of the app.
Okay.
So
That's
this,
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
So this was about 3 months in,
Okay.
and it was a working prototype, but in terms of design, not there yet.
Okay.
Like the UI and the UX, how your normal app looks and everything.
At this point, it's just the both of you guys, right? There's no other member in the
Oh
team yet.
no! We actually had an army.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had an army, I think 9 or 10 of us.
Almost 10 to 12 of us.
Yeah.
So they are all
That's
your
very
classmates, right?
exciting.
Yeah, I think we should probably give them a shout out.
Yeah, you guys can give a shout.
Yeah.
You have to list out all the names.
Yeah. So our Harwin, Jordan, Dawn, Mavis, Letitia, Darian was one of them also.
And we had another friend, Wenjie, with us as well.
Wenjie, yeah.
So
I'm sure
this-
they're very happy to hear their
Yeah,
name right now.
yeah.
I'm like, they're growing big.
Oh yeah, the team was expanding really fast, and we had a team that was working on just the design, the logos,
Yeah.
setting up, then a team just for programming, running the app and everything. So we went in with the prototype to iLabs, and they said, okay, great, we'll set you up with a meeting
Okay.
with the iLabs head. So,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I forgot her name. Okay, so then we had the meeting over Teams, and their only worry was, how are you going to monetize the app? So we went to iLabs to grow the app, to actually make it become something like a unicorn, like a part of a unicorn, right?
Yep.
So the bill splitting is step 1.
Yep.
Then you can grow from there to make it into a super app.
Okay.
Like an example of super app would be your Sunway app itself. You can do
Okay,
multiple things on one app, or your touch and go app.
Okay.
So in simpler terms, they shut us down.
Yeah, I would understand from their perspective, because they are basically, in a way, you can see them as a venture capitalist, right? So
Yeah.
so
They will want to see the return on their investment.
So
Yeah,
if there's no money from the app, why would
Why
I
bother,
even waste
right?
time?
Yeah,
So
okay.
I would understand from their perspective. So yeah, we just gladly just took it in and
Settle down.
Okay.
But they also gave us another option. So the AI that Alex was talking about is actually whereby you scan your bill,
Yeah.
and the AI actually extracts all of the items, and you just assign the item to the person, and it comes out with a breakdown of how much you're supposed to pay.
Okay.
And when that was the biggest hurdle, but they said if we could do that, then they would like us to use that software for Sunway construction, whereby data entry is a problem.
Okay. That actually makes sense.
So
Yeah.
data entry in Sunway at the moment, Sunway construction at the moment at least, is done manually.
Okay, understand.
And the chances of human error was very high at that
Yep,
point of time.
yep.
So they were looking at other options because
Okay. So they actually give you an opportunity to
something,
promote.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, understand. So we will go into a break now first, and then you guys want to know more about the app itself, please feel free to stay on the show, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye. Welcome back to our Sun4U, and we're here again with Shazreena.
And this is Damien, and we actually have
our
different
special guests, Alex and Kirthyiban.
Yep. Sorry, we're actually having a little bit of a technical issue, but it's fine since this is the first time that we have two extra guests here.
Mm-hmm.
So we were actually talking about Thinkfort before we went to the break. So they talk about how the idea of this the idea of this came up.
Yeah,
and
the building up the main source of Thinkfort.
Yep, and then they talk about the super app and the app where they split the bill.
Mm-hmm.
And then we actually stopped on when the iLab it's called iLab, right?
Yeah.
iLab, they give them an opportunity to actually use the splitting build app. Do you guys have a name for the build, for the app?
Oh, it's called Blit. So build and split,
Split.
right?
Yeah, okay.
Blit.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're talking
Makes
about
sense.
okay, they're talking about Bleed and how the iLab actually give them an opportunity to use this, and then maybe you can continue from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the offer came up for Sunway Construction,
Yeah.
and we were still trying to figure out how to make the whole tech work with a lot of data that come through. Is it going to be able to scan and give out 100% output and all of that, right? And at that point of time, then only we realized that it's not so easy as what we think it is.
Yeah.
And we're talking about 2 years ago, right? And
Yeah.
ChatGPT didn't exist at that point of time. So it's like you do the research, you go around, you try something, and it's probably not going to work with the earlier development process, or it's going to cause a bug in your app, these kind of things. And you always have issues. You never get this sweet spot whereby it gives you 100% output.
Yep.
So that didn't mean that we gave up. So we actually tried to build it.
Okay.
We kind of hit the sweet spot whereby we were able to detect the words on the bill,
Okay.
but the AI model wasn't smart enough at that point of time to actually understand what is it detecting. So
Okay.
if there is a date, it actually sees it as numbers
Okay.
and just a slash. It doesn't understand it's a date. We needed a lot of data to feed to the AI model
Yeah.
in order for it to understand that it's a date.
Okay.
Takes a lot of time.
That takes a lot of time, and also it's like trying to teach a baby how to
Yes,
how to recognize
exactly.
things.
And as human babies, computer babies are also very expensive. We didn't have a sample data.
Yeah.
We had to like look into how to get all of these data to actually feed it to the model. And at that point of time, we sat back and said, you know what? Maybe this is not how we are going to go forward.
Okay.
It was a difficult point of time because nobody wants to accept failure, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
You're growing so much of love towards the idea.
Yeah.
But we came to an understanding or a mentality whereby it's not about whether you succeed or not. It's about what happens in between.
Yep.
And you're taking a business decision here. Are you going to waste your resources, whatever funding or whatever money that you have, on something that you're trying to make it happen or make it work?
But it's not working out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
A lot of big, huge decisions that you're gonna have to make.
yes. And it didn't stop there, right? We actually went out to meet a company's director. Or
Okay.
tech company's
Okay.
director. I don't think I can disclose the name here.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I look forward to it.
Yeah. So we were 3 months old.
Yeah.
I
During
left
that
shutters.
time, right?
Yes, I left shutters down.
Okay.
And we met this person. The meeting first started off by just meeting him.
Okay.
At 3 o'clock
Okay.
at Oasis Damansara, and we started chatting.
Okay.
By the time the meeting ended, from 3 p.m., we were talking until about 12 in the morning.
Oh, okay. That's very long.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and the best part is, it didn't stop there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
pretty long.
Pretty long, yeah. Okay. So, before continuing, how did you guys actually meet that director?
Yeah.
You guys went to find him, maybe send him an email. Online, on LinkedIn?
We were actually linked to him by somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
Is it
also a
the-
secretive person.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Not to say a 60%, an uncle of us.
Oh, okay.
An uncle that we both know, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
he said, you know what? You just come and see him. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we went, and it was crazy because when we first met him, like I said, it was one person, right?
Yes.
Just him. But as time went by,
Yeah.
he got even more excited with the conversation.
Okay.
And because it was a Friday,
Yeah.
and his staffs were slowly leaving from the office.
Yeah.
So everybody from the company, the main head people of the company,
Yes.
started coming to us.
Oh,
coming to
he
meet
just
us
leave
in
and
person.
saw you guys had to join.
No, he called them and then said, come and meet us, come and meet us. So first started off with like three people.
Yeah.
So we got a guy from cybersecurity, one person from data
Okay.
science, and there we are, first year students,
Okay.
and all of these people who are so experienced, you know. They do projects for DPKL and
Okay.
the Go KL bus and all of this.
Yeah.
Right? And it was a crazy experience, to be honest.
Yeah, that's actually. I think if I were there, I would be very scared also because it's like when you started with just one person, then suddenly all
All of them joining in,
especially
right?
they are like the head also, right? Like the important person.
But I think it was pretty cool because they got to learn a lot. I think.
Yeah.
We got to learn a lot actually. That was my, in a way, the first meeting, business kind of meeting.
Yeah.
The actual official.
Actual
It's
official.
like
Then
we're doing it.
and so many people came.
Yeah.
Okay, the big people. came.
And not to mention the fact that they're actually very interested in your product also, in your
Correct.
idea.
It wasn't actually into Bleed that they were interested in.
Okay.
They were very
Yeah.
much interested in our character.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Energy we had, you have
what
at
are
that
we-
time.
To
Yeah.
create the bleed.
Yeah, to create not just the Bleed, but
Basically, your enthusiasm,
Yes.
your whole
Yeah.
person.
yeah, like how are we presenting the ideas?
Yeah.
What are we saying? Are we talking facts or not? Because these people know they can spot somebody who's trying to
actually contribute and wanted to make things happen, right?
yeah, rather than the people who promise you the sky and just go whoop missing.
That's actually very cool because I'm not a business student, but I know that for business, right, I think most of the people, not most of the people, but basically HR, right, they think that basically employees are the best assets for a company. So I think it's very cool that they actually want you guys instead of just the idea of what you guys contributed.
Yeah.
And because the Bleed app was on a hold, where we were like, okay, let's see what we can do next. From that meeting that night, everything changed. So it's like a whole new ball game, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I and him were actually talking to the director like as though we are brothers,
Okay.
right? And he, who actually manages over 100 employees,
Yeah.
wanted us to come on board for his bi-weekly meetings
Okay.
on his current development ideas, whatever that is running, right? Whatever apps that was running.
Yeah.
Just for us to come and sit and see
Okay.
and give our opinion and learn. Right?
Very cool.
Basically to learn.
Basically to learn, right?
Okay.
So you just go into the meeting and they'll be talking about what is the progress, what is happened and everything. It's madness.
Okay.
Never would we would have thought that we would hit such a height so quick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I mean, and that was happening, and in between we came up with something that we wanted to implement with them,
Okay.
and this app was something more catered towards the general public, and it's related to parking.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm interested.
Really?
So, I believe you guys have driven in Subang, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's terrible to find parking here.
Yes, it's
True.
insane.
And usually what happens is people double park on the road, it causes congestion and all
Yes.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I proposed an idea whereby I was talking with my team first.
Okay.
Whereby anybody can actually take a picture of the car that is illegally parked,
Okay.
and that picture and location will be sent to
Everyone.
MPSJ.
Okay.
Okay.
MPSJ, whereby MPSJ can just sit from wherever they are working and issue the parking summons.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's not the best part.
Okay. What's the...
You who actually do that, right? You are doing the complaint.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You get a cut from the saman.
Okay.
So it's like a commission basis kind of thing. So
Okay.
the people actually make other people get worried. Because we have this
It's like-
mentality whereby it's 12 o'clock. Okay, the parking police will be coming. The
Yeah,
MPSJ
yeah.
will be coming.
Yeah.
And only at that time, right?
Yeah.
But
So
what
it's
about the other
cutting
time?
down the services of MPSJ.
Sort of like I
Right.
think
it's
the
like
fun
we
part.
are the one doing our own stuff.
Yeah, but I think the most fun part is not about us cutting down the work of MPHA. It's more like we are making other people suffer. You know?
Yeah.
If they take
But
our
that can be us.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could be
that
you.
could
It could be
be
you.
us.
that could be
But
us.
what generally happens is the mentality of the people will change.
yeah.
True.
Double parking,
Yeah.
parking on the road, side of the road. All of this is going to just make us look like a first world country.
Okay. Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully,
yes,
it's a long
Yes.
term thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, somewhere to get there, right?
Yeah, I think it definitely would help, especially when people I think like once after they get the fear of experiencing through it, they'll be like, oh, I won't dare to do this anymore. So it's sort of like a good kind of cycle, I would say.
At the time, what we were thinking of is just shaping the mindset.
Wow.
The idea was just to shape the people.
But then, on the other hand, I think from their perspective, like at least from the government's perspective, right? If you look at it from their view, it's going to be a chaos basically, because everyone is an enemy. Okay. What if someone just randomly want to take picture of the sports car? Then the guy see you, they don't know what you're actually doing. Maybe like taking the Saman thing, right? Or I'm just taking a
Picture of your car.
Because I like your car. So things like that may occur. Those social stuff.
Socials. Yeah, if you see somebody taking picture of your car and you're double parked and this kind of thing is running, you probably chase him down.
True.
It's going to traumatize the whole society.
So this is something that we didn't think of. Right? So when we pitched the idea to them, to the uncle and everything, they say, yes, good, okay.
But chaos.
Chaos, dude, no. So that happened, and we were still in talking terms with them upfront and all that. But on the side, because we were doing this, the rest of the team that we had were working on 2 different projects. So one of it was actually creating NFTs. So we had an NFT launch.
At the time, it was very hot, NFT.
Now it's
non-fungible tokens. The cryptocurrency art.
Like the Bitcoin, those, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Drawings and stuff, right?
Okay.
Art. So that was happening. We were partially designing it, posting it, running like campaigns on it and all that. And another part of us was looking into running our own podcast.
Welcome.
So we had a team member called Darian, and he actually was looking to do a podcast with just the boys group to make it like a table talk kind of thing. And he came up with a name. The team came up with a name called Slip Up.
Sleep up.
Slip Up.
Okay.
It's something more topics that you relate with students.
So it's not like the radio.
Yes.
Okay.
And so much so, from there on, NFT was running. The podcast, due to funding issues, we weren't looking at getting we couldn't get like a proper studio kind of thing. We had to see how to go about it. There's a lot of minor hurdles at that point in time. And from there, it came back to, so it was like 3 different things running, right? So you got app development running, you got NFTs, and then you got your podcast running. And Alex was venturing into looking into other stuffs, running around and all that to see how actually we can grow Thinkfort, because Thinkfort was the bigger aim. Right? And that's when the subsidiary company came into play.
Palmind Media. So what actually got me started was I was on YouTube and just looking through what I can do at my age, right? So I think most of you guys who are listening surely have done this before. So I was looking through, then I stumbled upon digital media, digital marketing. I'm sure. So that happened. Then I was looking at that, like, why not I just explore a bit more on this? I was reading. Then the startup cost for opening a service, like those services are like basically 0. So I told Thiban, is that why not we just take it a shot? Let's try. So at that time he was handling some other stuff also. Like we were all exploring on ourselves on our own path. But at the end, we will come back to Thinkfort. That's the main idea. So I was exploring. Then I was mostly I was like in charge of it. He was also throwing things at me also of the like what ideas. You can ideas, what you can improve on, like what to do and all. So I was looking at that. I also approached a few companies on regarding the digital marketing service lah. So that happened. Then we talk. It was quite a knowledgeable and interesting experience because that 2 months, the 3 months actually made me feel more confidence. In a way, it actually built up my confidence and the way I speak. Yeah, generally is I would say like that. If to look back now, still now, right?
Yeah.
I still feel that it's something that anyone can do, and then it's not all about the money every time. So you can it's process to build your character in a sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also the way that you are actually speaking English on the show right now shows that how much you have improved also, right? In a way.
How?
I mean, like, there's a lot of soft skills that you can gain, right?
Yeah.
It's not just
I agree,
it's not just about the idea, but also how you develop this character where you can be presentable for other people. And
It's like growing slowly from the beginning,
Yep. So we are going to take a short break again, and then we will come back to you guys later and talk more about Palmind Media.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hello. Welcome back from the break. It's Damien here.
I'm Shazreena.
And then we have
Alex
and Kirthyiban.
Yep. So before we continue our conversation, we actually had a few live chat. So from Bob Nation, he said that Thinkfort for the world and good talk. And then there are some few shout out for Alex and KJ saying that they love you, both of you.
We love you guys as well.
Let's go.
guys.
And then also there's Edsel and also Letitia. They
Let's go, Thinkfort.
Yeah, sorry if I pronounce your guys' name wrongly. So
Thank you for staying.
Yeah, thank you for staying and listening to us. And then there is a viewer request, but let's not bring that up, okay? So let's continue the conversation. So we actually stopped at
Palmind
Media. Yep. Do you guys want to continue from there?
So where do we stop? Yeah, Palmind Media.
Yeah.
So Palmind Media was a very good venture of ours from our side.
Yeah.
Okay, it gave us
A lot of different kind of views, I would say.
different kind of views.
Also.
I'm not
You
sure.
were on ground, like doing stuff on ground, right? Alex
Yeah.
was going to meet people and all that.
Yeah, so everything happened. So I don't remember if I said it on live or before. So
It's okay,
I'm gonna
just
say
say
it
it again.
Say it again. If I So Palmind Media came. So it gave. I was exploring Palmind Media and all. It gave me a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
And another one is it's changed my mindset a lot. Like how it shaped my character. Like more confidence. So, and then something came in also like during Palmind Media.
Okay.
So I was told by Kirthyiban.
Okay.
So he said we received an email basically from Sunway. So they say that there's a thing called, shall we?
Cannot.
Yes,
Disclose
yes.
now.
Okay, so there's a company in Malaysia that has tied up with Singapore. They're based in Singapore.
Yeah.
Called Orange Cloud, right?
Orange Club.
Orange Club, okay.
Orange Cloud.
Oh, Orange
The
Cloud. Okay.
So they are
Okay.
a cloud service provider. So it's something like Google Cloud, right?
Yeah.
And this company from Malaysia called eMobic came up with a platform whereby you can build applications for businesses by not even coding. So it's more like a drag and drop kind of thing.
Okay.
So the basic idea is you guys know Wix, right?
Okay.
The website
yeah,
builder.
the website,
So
yeah.
instead of a website, it's going to be a mobile application.
Oh, okay.
I think at this one, do we have it?
It's not published to people yet in the country. It's Malaysia's first.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
This is Malaysia's first ever application, non-coding application building platform.
Okay.
And
That's very new actually.
yeah,
Using
yeah,
Wix
It was very
in my
new to
course
us
though.
also.
Because like for Wix, you usually just drag and drop, right?
yeah.
And then you can just construct something,
Yeah,
construct a
yeah,
web page. But then they wanted to make it into a mobile version where you don't have to actually type in those codes.
Yep.
You just drag and drop. Also, I would assume that's very
That's pretty
very
cool.
weird for me, but okay.
interesting,
Okay.
right? Okay. So then I saw this email from Sunway, and they said that we could join for it, right? Whereby this whole competition kind of thing, it's open, and the app that gets picked will actually be featured on Malaysia Book of Records.
Oh.
That was the one that we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So Malaysian Book of Records was something like a new achievement in trying to be unlocked kind of thing.
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And we came up with ideas of what we could actually build using the non-code platform. So a few ideas popped up.
Okay.
It was really funny during the brainstorming session.
Okay.
We had to meet with one of our lecturers, Dr. Richard. He actually teaches artificial intelligence, and he's from Oxford.
Okay.
Yeah. So
We
hence
give a
why-
shout out.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Richard. Yeah.
I love you, Dr. Richard.
He's a really nice guy. Really chill, laid back. When it's time to work, he works, and when it's time to just be relaxed, have fun, he'll be just like any other student. So we had a brainstorming session, and a few ideas popped up,
Okay.
and we would like you guys to actually hear the ideas out and
Okay.
tell us your honest
I'm
opinions,
curious.
right?
Okay.
Okay. So I think Alex will tell you guys about the app ideas that came out first.
Yeah, the first app idea, we were quite like interested, like quite. We put our heart in there already, even though it's not even developed.
Okay.
So, so the first idea is basically a student app. So there will be you can you imagine like the whole Sunway University, right, or Sunway College? You see a guy there, the whole group, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to join their group and like make friends with them. However, what is stopping you actually? In general, what is stopping you?
Fear of rejection.
Yeah, social
true.
anxiety in general.
anxiety.
So we would want to have an app that can do everything online. Like we can make friends via online. Then everything happens after lah. When you chat, okay, those sort of stuff.
So it's sort of like a Tinder.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
But
You are
real
correct.
life.
So it's
Yes.
going to be like Tinder, swipe right or left, those kind of stuff lor. We won't. That is the main selling point of the
Yeah.
app, right?
Yeah, to give
Yeah.
you a little bit more of context, right?
Yeah.
So the constraint that the app will have is only students can use the app.
Okay, so
Number one.
it's a private Tinder for Sunway student.
Not just Sunway students.
Not just Sunway
They're
students.
looking at students around the country.
Oh.
Yeah. Or maybe in the future we will expand to the world. So everything is is basically a student app. Okay, we will because we are focusing on making a social. We were focusing on a social networking app,
Yes.
but not a dating app.
Okay.
Because we are mainly focusing on
The students,
the students making
Yeah.
friends with another students.
Yeah.
Like the
People
basic stuff.
power,
So
right?
it's like a Facebook, Instagram kind of.
Not to say Facebook and Instagram is more of you updating on what is happening in your life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
But
connecting to
You're networking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
networking,
So-
something that is helping you to network better.
Okay.
Because Instagram is like, I follow you, you don't follow me. It's not friends.
Yeah, okay,
There's
true,
no.
true.
Basically,
More of a
Facebook
lifestyle
and
thing.
Instagram, you need to be friends already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the bridge between getting to know somebody. So like maybe between me and you, right? I mean, I don't know, you might know somebody who's from tech, or I might know
Yeah.
somebody from who's radio.
Yeah.
We could always help each other because our
Yep.
common ground is number one, we are students. Number two, we share somewhat similar mindsets as a student, right?
Yeah.
So that breaking ground of enabling students to use this networking power to unleash something bigger or reach something they would like to reach,
Understand.
kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
So this was one of the ideas.
the idea lah.
Okay.
So it doesn't stop there.
Okay.
We came up with another part of the app whereby, you know how like a lot of events run around campus,
Yeah.
and most of the time they only promote it using their socials, and sometimes you don't know that
There's
There's
event
this
going
event,
on.
yeah.
until it happens and
Yeah.
it's done with. So we were like, why not have this one feature whereby students can actually see what are the events that are running around them and actually RSVP through the app if they want to go. So it can be anything, right?
Yeah.
It can be from your ICS nights, your rock nights, culturals,
Any of the events.
any of the
lah.
events. Not just limited to university events. It can
Yeah.
even be outside events.
Okay.
Marathons, music festivals,
Yeah.
good vibes and all of this.
Yeah. So like an advertisement.
Correct.
Is it called advertisement?
Kind of.
Kind of like
It's
advertisement.
Something like that.
Poster kind of thing,
Yes,
right?
but it's targeted.
Okay.
targeted to students.
Targeted to students and towards your personal liking.
Oh, so there's a preference.
Yes. So let's say if Damien is more interested into music events, his feed will show more of the music events rather than sports events. Whereas maybe for us it'd be more towards networking
Tech
events,
also.
tech events. You know, it changes.
Yeah.
And through the events, it's more of like trying to bring a social balance between the students, between their education and also networking.
Okay.
Because to a certain point of extent, sometimes it's who you know. How
Who you
close are you with certain people? Do you have the team, the resources to actually conduct something that you're planning to do?
I think that's the major thing that you should be thinking about before starting something.
Yeah.
Right? That's the main ground actually. It's not just the ideas, but your networking stuff also.
Yeah.
Do you have the people or not?
Yeah. So it was just probably it's more like whatever we faced, right? We were looking for people who can do artwork, design, posters, resizing, but we couldn't find them at the location that there is a lot of students available, like in campus itself.
Yeah.
And COVID and all of this, it was a pretty big hurdle. So that is another feature of the app. And the third one is something I think we could relate to.
Okay.
Picking where to eat.
Yes, please.
Oh my god!
I don't even know what to eat later.
A lot of us have this issue, right? We don't know what to eat for lunch.
Yeah.
Initially, when I was back in school days, I think, what are you talking about? It's so simple to pick.
No, it's not.
That's good to eat, right?
When I actually came into college and university, it became really difficult.
Yep.
Because you're trying to not eat the same thing, something more balanced. Suited to your taste
Something
bud.
cheaper.
Yeah, something
especially.
cheaper, something that your friend likes. Something this guy can't eat, he's allergic,
Yeah.
dietary restrictions and all that.
Yeah.
But sometimes when I open, like they say you can just choose in the Grab, right? But then you open Grab, also you spend an hour to scroll to see what you want. It's like,
So make life easier.
Yes.
So there will be a filtering system in that feature where you can choose like what is your budget for per person.
Okay.
If you know what type of food you would like to consume for lunch that day, you can select that.
Okay.
And you just click a button.
Okay.
It will spin a wheel
Okay.
and tell you which restaurant you're going to eat in today.
Okay.
Or you can just randomly spin a wheel and tell you, okay, you can go to this restaurant. What is the rating? What is recommended here?
Okay, sorry, but what if... Okay, so I'm the kind of person that usually go on, for example, like Grab, right? There's a filter button, yes, but I actually don't know what to filter.
Yeah. So you don't know what to filter, right?
Yeah.
So you just go, switch on your phone's location.
Okay.
You spin the wheel.
Okay.
It'll tell you restaurants that are nearby to you that you can eat from.
I actually spin the wheel, but we pick stuff and then we put
You
in
put
the
in one by
one by one.
cut all that, right? So it just detects where you, from there, maybe a 500-meter radius, and it just tells you where to go and eat, and it'll tell you what is it going to cost you and everything.
Well, that's very
And you
nice.
just go.
Yeah, I need that.
But in order to create the app, you have to go very detailed in location. Like there's a lot of work in that.
Nothing is simple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. And we have one more feature that Alex was also thinking about.
Okay.
The marketplace.
Oh yeah, yes. So I would say, so far in my campus life, I've met a bit of a number of entrepreneurs. Like they were trying to start up their small businesses. Let's say cakes, for example, bakeries, cookies and all. So and also sneaker business is quite a hot thing, right? So we were thinking to just incorporate into the student app a marketplace, like a e-commerce platform kind of place whereby the people that are selling stuff can promote their
own
products there, and those sort of stuff.
So it's also a place whereby we have exchange students that come in, right, from different countries. So when they go back, they usually want to sell their stuff, like their TVs,
the
furnitures and all this. So there are other new students coming in while these students are going out. So a common ground for those students to actually just take it up from these students because it's going to be around this proximity. So it gives them a convenience kind of thing. So
sort of like a carousel, but for students.
Students.
Yes. It's very nice.
It's very making things very easy. Like especially when you come from very far away and you want to move in. Like So have you guys like thinking to go more deep on it or still an idea?
Okay.
It's just one of the ideas.
Here comes the another phase of why we did not pursue on this with Emobig, because we initially we did not know what they want, right? They just talked about a mobile application through their website. So we were thinking of the idea that became, everything is structured already, just implementation now. When we got the access to log into the platform, they told us that we have to create a enterprise mobility app. What is that, right? So it's something, an application that can make employees or whatever workforce, existing workforce, work more efficient and more effective. So the idea can't be implemented on eMobility
because they have a team already, right? For the sort of like competition, right?
The idea, the main title of the competition is for you to create something like a stock management app. Things like that can
Stuff
make,
like that.
stuff like that.
So it can be sales, invoicing,
something that makes a workforce stronger. Things like that. Not like
efficient.
Not like some business ideas suddenly out here. So therefore, because we're already signed up for eMobic.
Yeah.
Therefore, we
had to come back to the drawing board again.
Okay.
Came back to the drawing board and then design another
application, but it fits the requirement.
competition,
Application, yeah.
Yeah, to fit the competition.
So are you guys like actually in the progress of doing it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. The application is actually being built as we speak.
Okay.
Oh.
That's actually, I would prefer you guys not to say because you might leak what you guys are actually doing.
Yes.
As in it's a competition, right?
Yeah.
But would it be released to the public in the future, maybe?
Yeah,
Businesses.
Okay.
More towards businesses that can just download the app and start implementing it. And it's to make your whole business work much more efficiently using technology. How are you going to integrate this process into your standard operating procedures, but to reduce the amount of manpower that you're using?
Okay, sort of like Blitz.
Ah,
Reduce the
But
data and
it's
every-
the business focusing area.
yes.
I think for Blitz it's actually quite appropriate also, right? If you use Blitz to enter the competition, because they actually help. For example, like they say Sunway Construction, right? So it's actually managed to help business in a way, but at the same time they reduce manpower and help makes the work more efficient.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, the platform sometimes has its own constraint
No.
in terms of how you code it, because it's a no code platform, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So in tech terms, we say they will use a wrapper, whereby it's like functions that you just drag and drop, and then you incorporate this line of functions for the app to work. But if you want to go high and above,
Yeah.
there has to be some tweaking to be done to the code.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we were actually thinking of Blade also, whether or not we can implement it.
Yeah.
However, the AI thing,
Yeah.
the one we talked
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, because
So-
I think with the drag and drop one is more suitable for people that doesn't learn coding also in a way.
Yes.
But at the same time, it doesn't actually take us very far if we wanted to implement something that is more customized.
Yeah.
let's say.
Pros and cons. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of pros and cons lah. So yeah, there's actually a lot of things we cover. So we will get back to you guys after the break.
Yeah.
So you guys can actually digest and think about the ideas. Maybe you guys can contribute something in the comment section also. So we'll see you guys later.
Welcome back with us on our Palmind episode. I'm Shazreena.
Thinkfort episode.
Thinkfort.
I'm Damien.
I'm Alex.
I'm Kirthyiban.
Yep.
So we were talking about Palmind just now.
Yeah.
Let's continue about the talk. The one that how you guys were.
Are you still digesting everything?
Yeah. There were so many faces, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like the ups and downs and the they were talking about ideas.
Lots of
ideas.
Yeah. And then also about the challenges that you guys have faced, especially the one when you thought that everything was fine and suddenly something just popped out and then just stop it and you guys have to start from the beginning.
From the outside, people think it's very easy. Like like being us or running whatever we're trying to do is like, oh, it's nice. Wow, it's great. But they don't see the amount of time and
the energy that you guys put
that we go through with and all of that. Because we are still students as well, right?
Yeah.
We still have the duty to do justice to our educations.
Yes.
So juggling all of that was really an experience on its own.
Yeah. But you guys managed to find a balance between these two for
so
now?
Far, yes.
So far,
yes. I think, I think my parents would agree to that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad.
Okay. So we were actually talking about, like, during the break, right? We were actually talking about whether you guys want to hire or not.
Yes.
Yeah. So
any of our listeners or future listeners, if you guys have ever like interested in trying new stuff on joining our guests here, like you guys have ideas and so on, you guys can definitely contact them on their social medias. You can email, Facebook, Instagram,
LinkedIn as well.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Do they just actually do you guys have a social media handle or just your personal?
You can use our personal ones. If you have,
I mean, personal DMs also fine. I guess.
Personal DMs also fine.
Or they can even use our email.
Yeah, do you guys want to like just leave one of the contact, and then we will just post the rest on the description also.
Yes, sure. Yeah, but anybody that has collaborative ideas, anybody who's enthusiastic, we don't believe in hierarchy in the team.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So it's more like you can just throw anything you want, and we'll have like a lot of discussion based on that kind of thing. So if you're more of a team player, a doer, then please come on board. Especially if you're creative. Yes.
Yeah.
We always welcome all of you all open-handed.
Because what you guys, even though if you think that you have nothing to contribute, maybe it's useful for other people when you actually contributed the idea also.
Yeah, true.
True.
So let's do some conclusion. Do you guys have anything that you guys wanted to tell the listener if they had wanted to start the business, or maybe anything that you guys have learned throughout the beginning until now?
Oh, Alex.
So I would say that just do it. Don't think. Yeah.
No, easy to say that. Okay.
Yeah. So you have nothing to lose at this point of time. You're still young.
To try.
Okay? It's the time to try. Okay. If not, if you're graduated already, the next step in life is to work already. So you're basically gonna be. In general, you're gonna be very packed in time. In terms of time, you don't have time anymore in the future. So if you wanna start anything, you start now. If not, it's gonna be never. Also, throughout our journey, right, me and Kirthyiban and also the rest of the team, we have been focusing like multiple stuff at in the beginning at least. So we've slowly shrink down to lesser and lesser things because we learned that it's best to focus on one thing than focus on 10 things. So that's it from me.
Okay. There's a question from one of the viewer. Question for the boys.
Deeban Sharma.
Yeah.
What direction are Thinkfort venturing in the future, and will they be diversifying their business into other industries?
Of course.
That's their aim, right? That's the main point.
I think I should take this question, right? So, Thinkfort's going time is currently looking into app developments, right? And one of the industry that we actually are keen on looking at is fintech.
Fintech.
Yeah, neobanking, whatever that enables fintech in general. So at the time being, nothing has come up in a sense that, yes, this is something the market doesn't have. There's a void that we can feel, but this is the end goal. Diversifying the companies, we have always spoken about this. It's never going to be just a startup.
Yes.
It's never just going to be a tech company. We are looking at becoming a group of companies. Hopefully.
That is the
end goal.
Yeah, the end goal, yeah.
I hope I don't jinx it.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of the industry that we are actually keen on is definitely the medical industry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's very much
pretty.
needed.
Yes,
It's pretty big.
we see a lot of stuffs that happen in the medical industry can be improved,
Yeah.
can be made better.
Yeah, especially during like after the COVID, we had actually realized a lot of things in the medical industry that can be improved and also can be what's the word? Never mind. Can be improved. I would just say.
Yeah, you might be surprised. I actually went for a venture capitalist event
Okay.
called with MaveCap. They are actually the company that brought Kasem.
Awesome.
You guys have heard about Kasem, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so Kasem started with them with this body called MaveCap. And when MaveCap organized this event, I met a few people that were actually developing virtual hospitals.
Okay.
Virtual
Yes,
hospital.
Virtual hospitals.
Okay.
So one of this person came and told me they are doing this whole thing for University Malaysia Hospital, whereby your regular checkups can be done virtually. Okay.
Wait.
Yes, that's it. Okay. So this was my question as well, right?
Okay.
So what he was practically saying is, a lot of people with common diseases like high blood pressure, diabetics, that's all I can think of at the moment,
Okay.
will actually monitor their reading
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
Yes.
And usually when they go to the hospital to do the checkup, it's more of just the doctor just asking, are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Anything weird? They look into your eyes and all that. And then,
You're fine, you're free to go.
Take your medicine and go. So he said, you will have this whole 24 hours thing where virtually you can access the doctor at any point of time. You feed that information of your readings of diabetics and high blood pressure to that virtual hospital, so they always have a data. And it's like they are monitoring you from home.
Okay.
So your waiting time, all of this is just eliminated completely.
Okay.
Doctors are on time for appointments,
Okay.
and it basically saves a lot of hassle. But
Okay.
it's not in use at the moment yet. It's soon to be implemented, right?
Okay.
So this kind of things were actually really cool to hear.
So it's more like a place where they store all the data about a patient.
So like we are giving our own data through the app to the doctors, right?
Yes.
So if there's any issue with our data, then maybe they will contact us saying that, are you free for an appointment or something like that?
Yeah. Also, you have your regular checkups.
Oh, okay.
So all of that is done virtually.
Okay.
So unless it's something that they think or something is not right, or the patient is feeling something,
Yeah.
then rush in.
Oh,
We're always there because the hospitals won't be packed with a lot of other appointments.
Yeah, that's true, especially at the
But-
general hospital.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like this kind of stuff, right? You as a doctor or as a patient, like not all we're all humans, right? So there are gonna be lots of human errors.
Yeah,
There'll be
that's
a lot
true
of
also.
human errors in giving out the data,
Yeah,
right?
our own data.
So like when you're giving out, so what if like the patient is like some grandma with
Maybe they don't know how
very-
to use
So
The device.
The device.
is it like mainly focused for youngsters? But I think
Not really. It's more of how that person is actually going to construct the whole thing to work, right?
Yeah, that's true.
If we actually thought about this, I think the person who is actually developing it would have actually gone through a even more tedious research process
Yeah.
on how to overcome this.
Yeah, the prototype also maybe they will let different kind
Yeah.
of age group to use.
So like 10 years ago, we could always search for something on Google and then do our research.
Yeah.
Now you just have to ask the question in any type of form and ChatGPT gives you everything that you need.
Shout out to ChatGPT.
Yeah. So everything is possible, right? In fact, that the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
True.
So yes, Thinkfort definitely will be diversifying. Hopefully for the better and bigger.
Definitely. Yeah.
You're definitely looking forward to it, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
because like not judging, but after listening to your guys' ideas during the episode, especially the 4 ideas, right? It's actually very creative and also very relatable for
all
us.
of the students,
Yeah, all
right?
of the students at the moment. Please implement them. Especially the one where you have to pick the places to eat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any more advice or words that you guys want to tell?
I think like what my brother here just said. Don't think, guys, just do. I mean, that's the mindset that I've been planting into all of them, to not just think, just do. It's okay, because at the end of the day, the answer can only be yes or a no. It is either you do it, you succeed, or it's not. There's no mid ground.
It's okay if you don't succeed also, because at least you learn something, right?
Yeah, we are way ahead in terms of learning experiences or people that we have met and all of that, right?
Okay. Do you have anything to add on, Shaz?
I think at this certain point of life, you guys are together, right? Creating everything together, right? So like, do you have like personally or at some point we're gonna grow big together and we're gonna split, or we're gonna stay together? But since you guys are like +1 to each other, right?
Make it sound like it's a divorce.
No, I mean like, do you guys have like personal goals for each of you, or at this moment it's just the Thinkfort?
Personal goal as in ideas on our own. Stuff that we want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say he pretty much knows whatever I do on a daily basis, as much as I know whatever he does.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's like my work wife, you know.
Yeah, my work wife, Kirthyiban. Yeah, so we were thinking to actually we are devoting our life into this together to build
the team,
whatever that we're building right now. Yeah.
That's actually very, because you guys have like a very, I mean, at least you guys have a target to actually devote it into.
That's really good.
So, you guys have any idea? Oh wait, question for Kirthyiban. What color is your Bugatti?
Gun, is it?
Yeah, my gun.
Oh yeah, gun. Yes.
That's actually our teammate. That just joined the board for the Emobic thing.
Emobic, yeah.
So he's the developer behind the app currently.
Oh.
The main role right now.
Yes, he is a very knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
I think I have to answer this question.
What color is your boat?
I think I ordered a yellow color one, right? Or orange.
Really? I'll tell you tomorrow.
What?
I'll order and I'll decide with you tomorrow. Actually, gun.
Oh, okay. Is it your guys' company car?
That would be nice.
Okay, so I think that's all for the episode today.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys again. Appreciate that you guys actually came up to Sun4U Radio to have a talk with us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Actually.
Yeah, and also it's very mind blowing to actually learn so much from you guys, because I'm a music student. I don't really venture much into entrepreneur yet, so it's actually very mind opening to listen from you guys, where you guys actually had already went out to the society to contribute your ideas, to try to contribute to the society or what they needed the most. So
thank you so much.
Also looking forward for you guys' growth and everything.
So please promote the apps. So that's all for our episode today. We hope you guys enjoy, and please remember to follow our social media, Sun4U Radio, on Instagram, and then on Facebook also. And then you guys want to leave one of your handle, get people to contact you.
I think you better just type it out there.
Yeah, we can put that on description.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description. So do contact them.
Contact them
if you guys have any idea, if you guys want to join them to actually venture into the business together. And that's all for our episode today. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.